Imagine retiring after decades of hard work, only to watch your savings shrink because of inflation, bank instability, and wild market swings. That's exactly what almost happened to Bill and Karen from Scottsdale, Arizona. But instead of waiting to see how bad it could get, they did something smart. They rolled over $476,000 from their IRA into a gold IRA, and it all started with a simple, free step that I'll share with you in just a second. Now, why did they do it? Well, let's look at the bigger picture. As of this month, inflation remains painfully high, and while the Fed has teased rate cuts, they've also warned that sticky inflation might force them to delay. Meanwhile, the US debt just crossed 35 trillion. That's trillion with a T in banks. Multiple regional banks have quietly shuttered over the past 6 months, something the mainstream media barely talks about. Add in rising tensions globally and a presidential election year, and it's no wonder Americans are nervous. And rightfully so. If you're retired or near retirement, you can't afford to play games with your nest egg. You don't get a do-over. That's exactly what Bill and Karen realized. Bill was a retired aerospace engineer, Karen a teacher. They weren't looking for some high-risk investment scheme. They just wanted stability, something they could count on, no matter who's in the White House or what Wall Street decides to do next. They wanted to preserve what they spent 40 years building, and gold gave them that. Now, before you start thinking, gold sounds nice, but isn't that risky or complicated? Let me clear that up. A gold IRA is just like a regular IRA or 401k, but instead of being tied to the stock market, your money is backed by physical gold. It's IRS approved. You still get the same tax advantages, but your money is hedged against inflation and market volatility. In fact, during the last major market downturn, gold rose while stocks tanked. That's why more and more American retirees, especially those with $100,000 or more in a retirement account, are protecting a portion of their wealth with a gold IRA. Not all of it, just a smart slice. That's what Bill and Karen did. And that $476,000, it's now in a gold IRA, untouched by the chaos in the stock market. They sleep better at night. They're not glued to CNBC every morning. And they're finally enjoying the retirement they worked so hard for, traveling to see their grandkids in Oregon without worrying about the next headline. So, how did they get started? It was one simple step. They requested a free gold IRA guide. No gimmicks, no pressure. It's the same free guide you can get today. It walks you through everything in plain English and includes a free educational call with a real expert, not a salesperson, who helps you understand if this is a good fit for you. There are no free silver coin gimmicks, no pressure tactics, just one-on-one education to help you make a confident decision. Because let's be honest, you worked hard your whole life. You sacrificed, saved, and planned. You deserve to protect what you've built, not just for yourself, but for your family, a legacy, peace of mind. So if you have $100,000 or more in an IRA or 401k and want to explore how gold could bring you long-term stability, don't wait. Get the free guide. Book the no obligation call. That one small step could be the start of a more secure, more stable retirement, just like it was for Bill and Karen. Protect what's yours, and take that first step now.